My blood pressure got boiled. We're going to talk all about this game. Let's get at it.
Yo, what the dilly, man? It's your man's Conniver here representing D12 and Detroit. Special shout out to my homie MicroMike out here repping for the Detroit Lions for the great city of Detroit. Detroit versus everyone, Detroit versus everybody. You already know what it is. Much love, MicroMike. Keep doing your thing on YouTube. Keep making videos for those Lions, man. We love them. We have faith in them. One pride. Detroit love. Detroit what?
What's going on, YouTube, and welcome to the post-game video reaction of what just took place. The Lions taking that L 20-16 in favor of the Atlanta Falcons. The Detroit Lions had a shot with 30 seconds on the clock, but Tim Boyle threw an interception that sealed the fate with the Lions' loss. But before we get into this video, if you're not a subscriber to the channel, go ahead and do so. Why? Because you want to take some hot water that was boiled, take that boiling hot water, and go ahead and just down it on your face so you can get boiled up. Because when you're a Lions fan, you definitely can get boiled, steamed, and roasted. Also, do that to the like button. Take that pot of nice boiling water and dump it on the like button. We will have fun talking Detroit Lions. Lions took this L. There's a lot of observations in this game. First off, I'm not mad that the Lions lost this game. It sucks how it happened because it was a last-second type of loss. But coming to this game, I did not expect the Detroit Lions to be able to compete the way that they did, because we're talking about the injuries in this game was immense. We had injuries all over the board, man. Amani Oruwariye not in the game. Swift. We're talking about the COVID with Jared Goff. We have backups upon backups in this game, and we lost some players in this game. Jason Kabinda out, injured. A lot of issues when it comes to injury. So to see this team continue to fight the way that they did was, again, is a testament to this coaching staff just from that aspect. Now let's go ahead and talk about the game. Let's talk about some negatives offensively. These false starts was ridiculous. We had 6 false starts in the game, including Tim Boyle. I don't even know how that happens, but it does. Undisciplined again. But when you have a roster like we do, where there's a lot of backups in there, you're going to false start. You're going to make mistakes because these young guys have not had a lot of playing time. And that is what it is. Now, Jonah Jackson did have a false start. He's been playing. But you have Tim Boyle. That's kind of funny. And some guys that are generally would not be starting on this roster. This team needs to get better when it comes to these offensive false starts. Now, we did better holding. We didn't have that. But these false starts got and must improve for the Detroit Lions to be able to compete and take the team to the next level regarding the next couple weeks and next season. You got to be disciplined and have that type of philosophy when it comes to winning football games. Tim Boyle, he did decent throughout the game. I was expecting him actually to be worse than what he was. He was a game manager, but at the end, he stared that receiver down and he threw a terrible pass for an interception. Other than that, it's kind of expected what I expected from Tim Boyle. I didn't expect him to take a lot of deep shots because, first off, he's the backup. He's inaccurate. I expected them to be more of a running team in this game, and that's what we did here. When it comes to the running game, Jamal Williams, he had some good runs in there, but I wanted to see a little bit more of Craig Reynolds. When Reynolds was in the game, he did exactly what we thought he would do. He breaks tackles, and that's what we want. He also caught a pass out of the backfield and broke 3 tackles in that pass. It was in the second quarter. Very good play by Craig Reynolds. Continue to see him develop on that front. The offensive line continued to be a dominant force, allowing Tim Boyle to have time in the pocket, opening up big holes. The offensive line is the strength of this football team, and Frank Ragnow's not even in the game, and they continue to be dominant. Let me know in the comment section, what is your grade upon this offensive line this season? A, B, C, D, or F? Let me know in the comment section. Let's also talk about the wide receivers here. There's miscommunication between Josh Reynolds as well as Tim Boyle, as to be expected. Tim Boyle is the backup. And there was times where there was missed throws, and it looked like they're just not on the same page. The ball would be throwing on the outside when it should have been the inside. That type of acts was taking place in this football game. When Jared Goff gets back, you'll see a lot less of that because, again, they are familiar with each other, and Tim Boyle is not. Khalif Raymond showed out a little bit more, kept getting some fourth down passes. That was nice to see him in the game a little bit. We haven't seen that a lot. He's kind of been gone since Reynolds has been here, so it's good to see him make some plays. Let's talk about the defense here. Man, they did the best they could with the weapons that they had. Amani Awori not in the game. You had Melifonwu in there, Harris in there. He got beat a little bit, but again, as to be expected, he was placed in a position where he's acting as the number 2 or the number 1 at times. Kyle Pitts, the tight end for the Atlanta Falcons, was doing some damage against the Detroit Lions defense. That's what great players do, and especially against a really inexperienced roster right now that we have. Second and third stringers back there getting some damage done. Melifonwu out there. Didn't see a whole lot of big plays from him. You wanted to see a little bit more, but it's good to see him on the field and getting healthy. That's what we want to see from him, is just get healthy as well as get reps this year, and hopefully next year he'll continue to grow and get better and be a player the Lions can count on in 2022. Special teams, I love that fake punt that we did. I actually called it. I said, watch for the fake punt. Sure enough, they did it. Jack Fox throws it, gains over 20 yards. Fabulous move by the coaching staff. Exactly what needed to be done right there. And Jack Fox continues to be a massive bright spot for the Detroit Lions special teams. Patterson kicking perfect again for the field goals. This guy is our kicker. We don't need to draft one. Go ahead and count him as our 21 Jack Fox, a guy who we picked up young, and he makes a big difference for the Detroit Lions special teams. So it's good to see the special teams, we're finding somebody to be able to be our solid kicker for the future in 2022 as well as beyond. So that's really nice to see as well. The play calling, I thought the play calling was sound. A lot of people were not happy with the field goal at the end of the game. I actually approved it. I felt like it would have been a gut punch if the Lions would have got nothing there. I felt like you should count on that defense. The defense did a good job throughout the game, the best that they could, holding the Atlanta Falcons. I thought, take the points, let the defense go out and make a play, because you had 3 timeouts at that point, and you had the 2-minute warning. And what happened? Jalen Reeves-Maybin, again, as we've seen throughout this year, knocked the ball out, got a fumble, and the Lions offense had an opportunity to win the game. Sometimes it's okay when you look at this Lions defense to count on the defense, because the defense is good. Even with the talent list that we have a bunch of backups in there. Aaron Glenn has done a phenomenal job getting these players into positions to succeed. So shout out to Aaron Glenn. Again, I thought it was a good called game by Dan Campbell. This is another good call game by him. That's 2 in a row. It's good to see that. I feel like he is improving his play calling ability. Still, I don't want him to be play caller in 22. I want to have an offensive coordinator, probably Ben Johnson, tight ends coach, but it was a better sound plan. All in all, the Detroit Lions lost this game, so if you're focused on the draft, the Lions still hold that number 2 pick in the draft, taking that L. And depends on what Jacksonville does. I don't know what's going on in the game while I'm making this. We're still at number 2, but we got to watch them the 2 more games and watch the Detroit Lions rest of the season as well to see where we finish in this year's draft. Next week, the Detroit Lions will go to Seattle to play the Seattle Seahawks. Big game. Jared Goff should be back by then. Some of the players coming back. Hey, the Lions really could potentially win this game if Jared Goff is good to go, and I think he will. The offense is improving. The running game is improving. The defense is still sound. And that's going to be a fun one to watch. What are they going to do to Lockett, DK Metcalf? Can our broken secondary with all these injuries be able to stop these very good wide receivers for Seattle? And can the Detroit Lions go to Seattle and get a win? And it's going to be a fun one to watch right now. Let me know in the comments section, do you want the Lions to win on Sunday, or are you still up for the draft? Let me know in the comments section. I love seeing that this team is fighting and continue to fight, even when we're completely out of it. That is something I like to watch. With that said, folks, adios.